Hey guys, crew of Blind Wave here. I'm Shane.
I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we're about to watch the next episode of Rebels. I'm not sure what episode number it is, but it doesn't really matter.
It's called Legacy.
Legacy. What happened last time, Eric?
Lots of stuff happened. Ahsoka fought off the Inquisitors.
A droid got killed.
Kanan got beat.
And yeah, and you really love the sabers.
The white ones.
I like the white ones.
My dad loves the white ones. That's all he loves. He tells me every day on my birthday.
Wait, what? That doesn't explain your
After
mom.
he gives you $1.
Huh?
What's your mom?
I haven't one time. My 18th birthday.
Only has to happen one time in your life. Then you have a story. I mean, that dollar's been paying off for a long time.
Yeah.
All the times you told that story. What else really happened? I think that's pretty much it. We didn't have any wrecks.
Yeah, Ahsoka didn't kill that Inquisitor when she could have.
Or
Not
did-
Ahsoka, but Kanan.
Kanan
do
did
it,
not
yeah.
do it. Yes.
They escaped.
Yeah.
There's babies of the Force. They're taking babies.
Well, hasn't
Again, still.
They haven't revealed why they're taking the babies.
It's the same reason.
I think that it's to swell the ranks of the Inquisitors. Also, if you guys are watching Rebels Recon, Dave Filoni, he didn't necessarily say this outright, but he said one of the things that the idea floating around is that Palpatine is taking these children and connecting them to some kind of network in which he can use to see into the future. He's like powering either some kind of like Sith machine
How
or
are we
Sith
supposed to know
magic.
that?
Huh?
How are we supposed to know that?
He's just telling us that.
Well, that's like a
You
spoiler.
just said he didn't outright say it. That's a big
an
explanation.
outright-
That's a big.
that's
That's a big explanation.
Sounds like a spoiler.
Well, he didn't outright say it, but he's taking all these kids, hooking the networks like he's in the future.
It's
but he
not
didn't say it.
It's not a spoiler because it's paired on Rebels Recon, which is like it airs right after the episode comes out.
Where they just
I think
talk about spoilers?
No, what they mean is that look, there's a deeper meaning behind this, but you don't need to know as a show watcher. But if you want to know, here's one of the.
I didn't want to know.
ideas that it could be.
I want to learn in this.
They're not going to show it in this.
Well, why?
Why would they?
I doubt. I just doubt they will.
What?
Just the nature of how Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars went, they would kind of go from one idea to another.
So, but they're turning little Force children into the internet?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the well,
The HoloNet.
it's not the internet. You can't look at the future on the internet.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alex
I
Jones.
tried.
Alex Jones.
When am I gonna die?
Yeah, they tell you.
Tomorrow, a heart attack.
34 of a heart attack, baby.
I have to say it before he says it.
Eric, press the button.
I gotta press it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I should have hosted.
It's Pride Rock.
It's a circle of life.
I said first.
It's Tatooine.
Mom, are you there?
So, the outline is kind of like Anakin's Force vision from Episode 3.
Hey, where are they? Death
Oh, yeah.
Star?
Probably intentional then.
Right here. That's one of those creatures on the planet.
It's his spirit
Some
animal.
weird Alice in Wonderland shit.
It's a spirit animal.
Spirit Fox.
Oh, visions of the future!
Who's that? His parents? What?
She's a Muslim.
Who's that? Is that his brother?
The Inquisitor before
I
he
thought
was.
it was Obi-Wan or something for a second.
He just had a dream inside the dream.
He was having some kind of Force vision. He fell off the top bunk.
Force prophecy.
No, we've checked these.
I saw my parents.
Oh. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I
Ooh,
had
that
a
was-
vision that they're out there, and
Show him what,
His
Shane?
parents are in the other room.
Do you know what happened to your parents?
Ha, bitch!
yeah, but I didn't want to know where they are.
We know they were taken to an imperial prison. One
It's like a Nerf gun.
Last time he did the Force future stuff, didn't they, like, get betrayed by a guy?
I don't know, but I thought Kanan was gonna do the trick.
They look the same images over and over.
Force be your guide. Stay in the moment.
There was somebody in the doorway.
Who?
Grand Inquisitor, maybe?
Wow, what was...
Prisoner X10.
Ooh, we're going back to Luthor?
Oh man, that's just a nice scenery I haven't seen before.
I like Luthor.
Where's my
Got Jedi Temple on it.
need my helmet?
We want left Law.
Because they're going to the base.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Because they're going to this planet.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go.
Get off this planet, get back there.
Hell yeah. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
You copy?
Hurry,
Hello.
Go ship!
What she was trying to say.
get to the ship.
They just saw him and they all recognize him as a wanted guy.
Like he's the last Lasat, right?
Yeah.
You see a Lasat, you're like, hey, it's
That's
him.
him.
I want to be the one that kills the last one.
Surprised Chopper doesn't have his gun now.
Oh no! I would incorporate some kind of little ray shield into Chopper so I can get behind him like as he's going.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like a destroyer droid.
Well, yeah, like in Indiana Jones, the second one, when he's, you know what I mean, use that big, huge round thing as a shield.
Ezra! Oh, Callus!
Oh.
Whoa!
Hey, he saw this part, right? Yeah, this is what he saw.
Ooh, nice. Ezra's getting better, guys. A little headstrong, though.
Headstrong, take you hard.
Uh-oh.
You are not going to get in my way.
Well then, my brave young boy.
Ezra!
What are you doing?
You can't take on 2 Inquisitors.
Oh.
Aww. I wanted to see him take on 2 Inquisitors. I kept waiting.
Did they just give up? They don't.
I was gonna say, I kept waiting for a lightsaber.
They're
to
still
come
coming
snap.
through. This is impossible.
Sabine, where's my...
Oh, how's Chopper gonna get up there? Oh, okay, I forgot. I was like, droids can't jump.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Go! Get out of there!
We gotta go. We gotta go now.
Whoa.
Several rebel ships have launched. Prepare tractor beam.
Oh!
Rex isn't on that, is he? I don't think so.
He's on the big ship, right?
Yeah.
Target their command ship.
Yeah, that one. That's the one Rex is on.
The tractor beam's always deep inside like the ship. That's how Obi-Wan had to go in there and do that shit though.
Keep your focus on capturing the
No,
command
they only had one ship. They were captured. Most of the function of the ship have an inside and outside piece.
And that was the Death Star, not the Star Destroyer. Different layout.
And they only had one ship that was already trapped.
Okay.
They couldn't escape with the ship. But this one, one's in the tractor beam, they're shooting the other thing. No! Sam, shoot the TIE fighters.
Imagine if police cars had
What?
tractor beams.
Ooh, she got it. So, the Empire's just gone?
They pulled out to go attack the other planet.
I always thought they were doing something special with it all.
They're just looking for the rebels.
Just, yeah, an Imperial presence, maybe.
The White
Kitten. Oh!
Shut up, Kenny!
I'm not
That looks like a damn cat from Alice in Wonderland, doesn't it?
It's like a cat with Down syndrome.
You belong.
Kinda. It looks like a ditto that turned into a cat.
Yeah!
Doesn't,
Yeah.
doesn't.
Use that one, don't use the Down syndrome.
I know your parents.
Mmm.
Who is this guy?
Ryder
Someone whose
Azadi.
lips are really close to their nose.
Can't believe you're here, Ezra. I wanted to find you. but
See?
you found me.
He looks like a guy from Guess Who. That you flip.
Oh.
Do you have blue eyes? Oh, Chopper.
Wow. I've
That
seen
made-
Chopper
that made
act
me
like
feel
that.
sad.
Yeah.
Heck, Chopper always just like, and he hits you. Tatooine. What's this?
It's like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Looks like an Outrun.
I saw them, Kanan.
He's
My
replaced his parents.
They were right here. I can't explain how. Live inside you, Ezra. There will be.
He lives in you. Very Lion King this episode. Oh. Alright. Well, that was a very quiet episode. Like, in terms of, like, its story, but I actually kind of really liked it in terms of the
It's
pace.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It's a huge change in pace, but interesting.
Yeah.
So, they're dead.
Well,
Well, that's what the one guy said.
it's always easy for them later to
Did-
go, yeah, they were alive the whole
Did-
time.
Well, he never said. Did he say he didn't say he saw them get killed, right?
No, but I think what we just saw there at the end kind of confirms it. Like, talking about how, like, they're still there with you. They're in the Force, and that's what really matters, you know?
I mean, I think they're probably dead.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's what we were kind of supposed to get from it.
Wait, so the ending was supposed to be that they were in the Force talking to him? I thought it was like a past. That's a past thing he was
because
seeing.
he had his scars, you know, that he got whenever he fought the one monsters in that cave.
Yeah, but
And that it wasn't a young Ezra. Remember, they've been gone for a while too.
yeah, but it was maybe him in a memory talking to them because like what they were saying isn't a present day conversation. They're like, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" it's all gonna change when the Empire comes.
Yeah.
And like it sounds more like this is a memory he has, and he's seen his parents right there next to him.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, he made it sound like he was having a vision. Like, he didn't say like, I was remembering a thing that they talked about one time.
Yeah.
I
can see it. I can see it seen that way, but just their conversation just felt past. Not future or present.
Yeah.
Unless that was another planet, but I felt that it was supposed to be Lothal.
Honestly, I mean, I always thought like it would be kind of cool to see what happened with his parents and maybe meet him again. Because I always thought like, well, if he's strong in the Force, maybe one of them were too. But I might like this too. Just like sometimes you don't get a happy ending with when you find parents and everybody's nice and happy. Sometimes it's just gone. I think it's a good message to send to, especially kids, but to us too.
Yeah.
So
like he lost his parents, but he found, Kanan and Hera who take care of him too.
And I actually even wrote that down. Like, I thought it was very interesting that the parents are there, and then once they leave, Kanan is standing where they stood.
Yeah, I saw that too. He's continuing on.
He's taken over, and now I'm your family.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool. I like that.
That was a nice scene when Ezra was kind of crying to Kanan.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's hard to really get super emotional with a CG character, I feel sometimes, but that was exceptionally very well done.
Yeah,
I think what put it over the top for me was just Chopper actually being there to console him, which just seems out of character for Chopper. He's not usually that kind of, but he sees what's going on. He's like, it's okay.
I mean, it's kind of like what Shane said last episode. Like Chopper, if R2 is a dog, then Chopper is a cat. And a cat, sometimes like, come here, kitty, and just look at you and just walk away, But if you get emotional, cats will come to you, and like purr and rub against you and stuff. So I guess that's kind of in line with what you were talking about.
Talking about choppers like that, we kind of discussed a little bit in the show, but why doesn't he get a weapon? T3 had guns and a shield generator and a flamethrower.
R2 at least has a little electric thing.
Like
which I think Chopper has used like electric.
The technology is there. Like look at Knights of the Old Republic. Assassin HK.
Yeah. HK-47.
That was what 2,000 years before this.
Yeah.
4,000.
But I mean, those
technology is there.
Yeah.
Those were hunter-killer droids. That's what they were made for.
We have battle droids.
You have battle droids. Like that's what they were made for. But then you have T3, which was in the Old Republic games.
Yeah.
And he's kind of the R2 unit of that era.
True, but you got to remember T3 was owned by Revan before too.
Yeah, but I felt that they were like that. The T3s, like there were models like them, and like I just figured like all that model you could put armor if you want to and shields and guns and that. Why don't they do that with other?
I'm just saying, with their little crew, it just
they can't afford them.
Well, you figured that'd be one of the things that they would always, how like the Millennium Falcon always has all these little upgrades.
Yeah.
I imagine that would go do the droids as well.
I would
have a shield generator.
I would at the very least keep a spare like saber in there or something like R2.
Like R2.
Yeah.
Like Luke.
Just in case, Just real quick, the fifth brother.
Yeah.
Who appeared in this? Are you guys noticing the scars going to his mouth? There's like 4 scars.
I got these scars.
I was saying, there's like 4 scars, 2 that go here, and then 2 that go here. And they look very much like, I don't know if you guys remember, the mouth of Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
I think it looks like that Maximus's little guy off of Gladiator.
Yeah.
His little partner had
Kinda. But I remember, like, Mouth of Sauron, they designed it that way because it looks like when he opens his mouth, it's like the evil that he's spewing forth is, like, breaking his mouth. And I noticed a couple of times, like, with the fifth brother, like, his scars, like, kind of expand and contract as he talks, and he has the eyelid things, So, it's just an interesting design, I think.
makes him look more menacing.
I also got... What did I write last time?
The thing I think that's weird is, like, doesn't the sister's voice sound robotic even when her mask is open?
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem weird?
It reminds me of Mother Talzin a little bit. Because Mother Talzin talked normal like this, but under her it was talk normal like this. She had 2 voice tracks working at the same time. She kind of sounds the same thing. Like she has a regular Sarah Michelle Gellar sweet song voice, and then there's like a mechanical voice behind it.
Yeah.
I wonder what the reason for that is.
Yeah, I just wonder like that. Because like I can understand when the mask's on, it gives her that kind of weird mechanical voice, but when it's open, I would expect it to be normal, But it's
I mean, when I first heard it, I thought it meant like maybe she's like a, trained in the Dathomir ways or something, but I don't think so.
I don't know. Like even Vader's mask, like he's, he sounds like Vader, but then when Luke takes the helmet off, he doesn't sound like that,
Yeah.
Or the other way around when Anakin was just talking, and then when they put it on, now he sounds like Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I don't know.
I fully expected a lightsaber to come through that door when Ezra's like leaning against it. Like, wait, aren't they on the other side? Like, you could hear them like working, but how thick was that door?
Yeah, maybe
Thick.
It's thick.
Yeah, it was very thick.
It was
Pretty
a hanger.
thick.
It was a hanger door, right?
I guess so.
Like where Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon were inside that one thing, it wasn't a hanger thing. It was just blast doors.
Well, yeah, they had
maybe this being a
blast
hanger
doors.
door, they have thicker doors for accidental blast bolts from hangers or
Can't
from
do that to
ships.
that door.
Yeah.
Aw.
Or-
I just figured you would have seen it like starting to heat up or something at least. Anyway,
Start melting.
that's fine. I remember them like whenever they would talk about Lothal, like the Imperials. I think it was in the first season talking about like there's something special here about Lothal. Is why is there such a huge Imperial presence at Lothal? And I always speculated that maybe something that helps build the Death Star can be found there or something like that. Maybe some
I mean, it
kind
could
of
have been
mineral.
like the Jedi Temple, wasn't it? Because
Well,
there's one there.
what
on
were,
Yavin, right?
Like, in the very first episode, what was Ezra stealing again? And then the Ghost Crew was trying to steal it also.
Like guns.
I don't remember.
They're guns.
They were disruptors that were used against Lothal.
No, that was a later episode, I think.
Okay.
I think they were stealing guns, and then they ended up selling them to him. And then the later episode was the disruptor thing.
Okay.
'Cause that was like a bigger deal.
Yeah.
But this one was I think they were just stealing weapons in the first episode.
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I missed something, or I just don't know about this. But if you guys know anything in the comments, like maybe they've said something in the past. I always thought there was something special about Lothal. That's the reason it has such a huge Imperial presence for being in the Outer Rim. You know. So maybe I just have forgotten, or I'm just making something up.
Maybe it was just related to Ezra's parents and stuff having like a bigger rebel presence, so they were there.
Possibly.
But now maybe more of that's gone, so they were kind of leaving it.
Yeah.
Because they thought the rebels were all at what was the place called? Gallon or Galam or Gallon?
Something like that.
Something-
I can't
I
remember
forget
what it
what
was
it's
called. Yeah. I don't know, but
Gallon.
yeah.
We're going to Gallon.
But it was a good episode. I think there's one more before the break, so I think we have another one next week.
Everything's going on break now.
I mean, I thought the episode was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great? But it was pretty good.
It wasn't the most amazing thing ever, but I liked it.
But what you guys always say, like this one was not like a filler episode.
No,
this one
not
was
at
like
all.
more pushing the story.
Yeah.
You guys said before, like this is like a kind of a filler. I want something pushing story, and I feel like this one's pushing
I mean,
story.
if I had
but
to-
it wasn't as interesting as like
Yeah.
the Rex Kanan kind of like
Yeah.
actiony on a.
I mean,
Sometimes I like small scale
if-
personal stories.
if I had to rank like my top 3 episodes, it would be probably the Rex canon story first, and then the Inquisitor versus Ahsoka second, and then this probably third
For this season.
for the entire season. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the B-wing one.
the B-wing one was cool. It had some really cool moments in it.
I just think, like you said, if I watched all these in a row, it would be better.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep, and you can do that if you go on Netflix. You can watch all of Clone Wars for you guys that haven't seen Clone Wars.
6 seasons. Ah, so good.
Well, the 6th season's kind of short, isn't
The
it?
lost
Still,
episode.
it's still
missions.
6 seasons,
Yeah.
but they should have
Yep.
finished them all.
Should have been like 8 seasons.
I know.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching us here at Blind Wave, watching Star Wars Rebels. If you want to help us out, go to our Patreon, give us money.
Yep,
Follow-
patreon.com/blindwave.
Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our channel,
Website.
and go to our and visit our website. So,
Which is...
blindwave.net.
There you go. When you get nervous, you make fun of his laugh.
I make fun of his laugh
your tell.
all the time.
That's when you get
When I'm
nervous.
not here, when I am here, when I'm nervous, when I'm happy,
Well, so do I, but you
When
do it.
people
You
die-
do it as a defensive
when
mechanism.
people die.
We both know when people die.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm Shane.
I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Eric, press the button.
That's not how you prompt. Like, Aaron, button! Dot!